damned Zisful Daini. Can you do nothing right? How will we escape now? Just have to... Oh, can I... Oh, this one was just... Ugh, I will not fib. Daini meant to rob this caravan. Do not judge. I swear on the moons I did not... This was an accident. Even if it was not, those Mascarases were slavers, killers, and worse. Dull-witted terror birds. Yes, Daini set them on the caravanners, only to scare them. But the birds gobbled the guards up. Bad luck for them and for Daini. The goods I meant to steal are ruined. Daini can fix this. Thank you, Walker. If we can find something valuable in the wreckage, Daini can use it to pay for her passage out of Southgard. I know how this looks, but I swear my brother Safik and I only want... Is it not obvious? Ever since the flu, Southgard stinks of ash and bloodshed. No artisans ply their trade here. No merchants sell their wares. Only skooma dealers and slavers and cutthroats remain. We live hand-to-mouth here, Walker. In Southgard, you learn to steal or you starve. It is that simple. This one secured the passage on a Nord merchant ship bound for Mistro. Plenty of opportunities there for people. Bah! What else is there to know? Nothing but clawless brutes, all of them. No. The cat they serve, though? Daini knows him all too well. But he is not worth talking about. Impressive, yes? An old trick that Daini's father taught her. Set a campfire and fan the smoke toward the herd. They think a blaze approaches and run the opposite direction. Not much left to burn here nowadays, but it still works. New here, eh? You ask what happened? The scorch happened. At the height of the Nahatan flu, the Khajiit went mad trying to halt the spread. Frantic cats set fire to houses, towns, whole cities to try to burn out the sickness. It did not work. That is what we are meant to believe. One...
heavens! Get away from me!
Ah, you are back. And shattered bottle. A short-snouted arsonist with a heart as... Of course, Walker. Daini owes you a few answers at least. A friend. Well, Daini uses that word loosely. An acquaintance, really. Now she sells us out to save her own hide. Typical. Oh, yes. Antonia lies often, but never about something like this. Turo does not respond well to bad news. He is not worth talking about. Daini hates him, and a friend.
Don't see Nautis. Let's move on.
I can't wait much longer, Safik. If Daini doesn't come back soon.
Don't get your beard in a twist, Sormund.
She will be back any minute. Trust, Safik. Here, have some soup while you wait. You love soup, right? Everyone loves soup. Ah, greetings, Walker. Yes, this one is Safik. Tiny, why can you not just... Safik's sister is wise and prudent in all things except this business with Turo.
Safik, Galanes! Ah, there you are. And Sormund remains? Good.
Not for much longer, Daini. I leave with the tide, with or without you.
You found the place? And Safik is well? Good. Let this one guess. Sormund blusters like a Palmar squaw. Safik. Daini loves him dearly. But he lacks a thief's edge. Who else should Daini rob? Turo owns South Guard. Safik told you this was personal, didn't he? Moons. Many guards patrol Turo's warehouse, Walker. Make sure you are ready, yes? It belonged to Daini's father. Before Turo. It never bothered Papa. He said storing goods in a sacred place kept the ghost out. Daini does not know why ghosts would try to get into boxes of sugarcane. More than sugarcane, I can tell you that. This place might have kept the ghosts out, but they will not thwart us, Walker.
What are you up to now, Daini?
What you asked, Sormund. Don't worry. You'll have your goods soon enough.
Sign of the Dark Elf here. Let's head north.
I dare one of those lizards to come tangle with us.
is here. Quick, let us discuss strategy. So, this is Turo's warehouse, such as it is. Formerly my father's warehouse. Coming back, it brings me no joy. I used to play here, darting between the crates, hiding in barrels. Then Papa died. Ironic that we robbed his grave, yes? Yes. Burned alive. Yes. But this is in the past. Daini must see to the present.
Cats and their sugar.
Stolen pottery. Too cumbersome. Let us keep looking, yes?
Sure, I'll skim a little off the top, but you better keep that to yourself.
Hurry and check them, Walker. I thought I heard someone. Shh! Someone is coming. Hide! Quickly! Mara, we're out of time. He's going to kill Safik. We have to get back, now! Gone, Walker. Daini's brother, Malabu, Galaneth, and no. Turo left a note telling Daini to turn herself in. It isn't. This one just needs... Turo has all the gold, and... He murdered my father! Burned him like kindling wood. Daini will turn herself in to keep Turo.
don't know what to tell you. If you don't want rats in your pockets, don't keep hungry. Think you can beat old Sormund, eh? Do your worst, you flea-bitten bastards! We'll turn Kain's backside. We'll turn Kain. Die. No. But I can. Off with you. I'll get the boat ready to leave. Meet me there when you find them.
Walker, over here! Malabu is here! Walker, thank the moons. You will never believe what horrible things these slavers said they will do to poor Malabu. She cursed and spat like a wild beast. This one told her to stop, but she would not listen. They took her to Turo's slave ship, southeast of here, through the cave. The ship only stays in port. 1,000 thanks to you, Walker. Malabu only hopes that...
Over here! Quick! Tiny helping you escape too? Nah. Other way round, I wager. Thanks. Tiny takes good care of us, so you... Bah! Nobody ever lets me... Yeah. Thanks.
Nobody calls me wolf. Nobody. You'll beg for the shackle. Look now, you're scaring the poor slave. Do something, you coward! Help your master! My ship's
Walker? Praise Halkosh! Quickly, cut me down and get this door open. We can use Toro's boat to escape.
Oh dear.
You came for us. Truly, Walker. Daini would be lying if she said she was not glad to hear it. Quickly, get the gate open while this one frees her brother. Let's get out of here.
What a nightmare.
Well, that was an adventure, of sorts. Thank you, Walker. Truly, we would never have made it out of that place alive without you. Daini managed to stash a handful of Turo's jewels away before the dogs captured. Wherever Sormoon takes us, yes? Do you seek a berth on Sormoon's ship too? Ha! No, you are bound for greater things than deck swabbing and sail mending. You mean to ask if his business stays above board? This is Pelitin, Walker. Every hand is dirty. It is like this one's father always said. You can take the cat out of the alley, but you cannot take the alley out of the cat.
Looking for more tips, eh? Well, I haven't got any left.
Stop right there. He locked the door. Stand back. Quickly now, after him. That's one way to catch a thief.
Walker, good to see you. Look who Zaji found. Why don't you say hello?
Please, Zaji, don't let Casca rip out my throat.
I'll stand guard while you
Usually
interrogate
Zaji is the one who...
I'd love some time alone with Nartis, but we wouldn't talk.
All right, I admit it. I stole the perfect pounds and brought it here to Southgard. But I no longer have the ship, I don't. I sold the ship to Admiral Irathi, but they haven't set sail yet. The ship is still berthed on the south docks. Irathi hasn't even finished loading up the slaves. Did I say slaves? Silly me! I meant cargo. They're loading cargo. All right, yes, Irathi is a slaver. But I swear, I didn't know that.
Zaji wants you to know there are no hard feelings. In our business, it's sink or swim, yes? Oh, that's right! You can't swim! That went exactly as planned, which honestly may be a first for Zaji. Zaji is counting on it. There's no place for slavers in elsewhere. But there's plenty of room at the bottom of the sea. Perhaps Kenarthi will even take pity on Nartis and guide him to wherever it is that Dark Elves go. There's not a sailor in the Topal Bay who hasn't heard of Admiral Irathi and her practices. Many Khajiit have suffered because of her. But, oh, you want a plan? Now, that plan would be... Zaji and the Bearded One will draw away the slavers. Meanwhile, Casca will help you secure the perfect pounds.
May the Dark Elf fill the belly of many hungry fish.
Against my better judgment, I think we should follow Zaji's plan. Besides, let's just say I'm not discounting the possibility.
that wheel lock or we'll never sail out of here.
Oh, it is good to be home.
We should sail for Senchal before reinforcements arrive.
Excellent point. Hey, Walker! Get us out of here!
I told you the captain would get the pounce back.
I heard what happened from the crew. I'm glad you were there to help recover the pounce. I don't think Zaji would have handled the loss of his ship very well. Speaking of Zaji, did he agree to sail you to the island? I'm glad to hear it. I knew Zaji wouldn't let you down. I'm coming with you. If this dragon is going to attack Senchal, I want to help defeat it. I'm good with a bow. Look, I'm aware of the risks, believe me. But this city is my home. I can't just stay behind and hope you stop this threat.
Guess the captain got the pounce back. He always does. Not the first time he's lost it, you know. Practically everything. If it weren't for old Dirge, the whole ship would sink under the weight of the grime and barnacles.
You're competent, I'll give you that. Enough to slay a dragon? We'll see. The odds don't look good. We don't know the island. We have no idea how strong the dragon is. We'll have to improvise, and that rarely goes well. And wait for this dragon to burn the city to the ground? No, it's better to die fighting than to perish hiding behind a wall. Besides, we're profiteers. Someone on this ship has to be. If everyone plans for sunny weather, how will we survive a storm?
This one is cleaning. You may help clean or you may stop bothering this one. Whatever needs doing. Cleaning, mopping, stabbing. Sometimes this one stabs and then cleans up afterward. Oh.
Jal, you are the one who got us back the perfect pounce, yes? Yes, back when the ship belonged to a rather nasty fellow by the name of Bazahar the Bull. What's not to like? He respects his crew, makes sure we're well cared for, and he's always excited for the next adventure. I won't deny Zaji is cunning when he wants to be, but it's Casca that keeps this ship afloat.
There is no day like today for adventure.
Now that we've secured a vessel, our next step is to infiltrate the dragon's lair. If she wishes to protect her home, she should have that chance. Once we reach the island, we'll search for the dragon. Before I made my way to elsewhere, I searched Dragon Guard sanctuaries for weapons and wisdom. There, I learned about the Horn of Jadari and how it was stolen by the dragon Veloxin. A dragon horn of immense power. Its sound forces dragons to fall from the sky. Another ship was seen heading toward the island. I'm not sure if its crew are friend or foe, but we must be prepared for the worst. Very good. Let's go deal with that dragon. Let's discuss our plan of attack. Judging by that docked ship, we're not the only ones who have business on this island. There's a Dragon Guard proverb. Prepare your counter before the blow. In other words, if they swing at you, be ready to swing back. I spotted a cavern northeast of here. Scout ahead and see where it leads. Meanwhile, Casca, Aelia, and I will search for the main entrance. Aelia, Casca, you're with me. Stick close and prepare to fight.
I'm always ready to fight. Just keep an eye on the little one.
I can take care of myself, you know.
This gate won't budge. Does anyone see a lever? Good to see you, warrior. Thanks for the assistance. Hold your positions. That was certainly effective. Well done, my friend.
Look above us! The dragon!
Prepare yourselves. inside, now! Follow the beast!
Who are these people? And why are they attacking us?
They are enemies to be defeated. Nothing else matters.
These banners, the motifs. There's no mistaking it. This is a Dragon God sanctuary. Well said. I was able to track the dragon's movements. It should be just up ahead. Aelia and Casca have agreed to guard this hall while we move forward.
Be prepared, little one. I can smell them coming.
How many?
Does it matter? They will die all the same.
Where are you, vile beast? Show yourself! Prepare to meet your end! Horn didn't work.
Of course not. That's my horn, mortals. Tell me how you came to possess it.
My companion will speak with you, dragon. But make one wrong move, and my blade will cut deep.
I am Nathalar. I am Nathalar. I do not fear you, hunter. If you seek a battle, understand that it will be to the death. Zukorav. Ah, so it was Varloksin who hid it from me. To protect our kind from the Horn's power, no doubt. Such an honorable fool. And why do you seek to kill me? Are you one of Latvulan's thralls? My oldest foe. A dragon of great power and evil intent. He gathered a cult to do his bidding and subjugated our brothers to his cause. Those who oppose him die. He plans to destroy this land, and me along with it. Why would I attack the Kaz city? It means nothing to me. Only Latvulan matters. You have dispatched many of my brother's followers, so I shall spare your lives. You may even keep my horn. I have no need of it.
Hold! This dragon means us no harm.
No harm? Did we come all this way
That's
for
still
nothing?
to be determined. For now, let's spread out and see what we can find. Oh, I certainly didn't factor this into my plans. The Dragon Guard were very clear about their dealings with dragons. Hunt them, slay them, use their parts. Yet this one shares our goals. This Latvulan seeks to destroy all of Tamriel. If Nathalar wants to stop that, I'd say we have a common cause. As the Red Guard proverb tells us, if we share an enemy, let our blade strike as one. I may not like it, but Nathalar possesses knowledge about Latvulan that we just don't have. And the might of a dragon at our disposal isn't something to toss away lightly. Our mission was successful, my friend. It just didn't end as we expected. We secured passage to the island. We found the dragon, and we made sure Sanchal was safe. At least from this potential threat. We also need to learn more about this dragon Latvulan. If it does indeed wish to destroy all of Tamriel, then an alliance is our best way to end that threat. I'm just glad I have your support in this. Your help has already been invaluable. If we're to fight back against Latvulan, we'll need more than a single dragon. We'll need an order dedicated to eradicating this threat. The time has come to reform the Dragon Guard. I do. The crew of the Perfect Pounce already helped us on one dragon hunt. I'd like you to see if they'd join us for many more. Speak to Zaji and see if he and his crew want to join our order. Let's hope Zaji takes our offer seriously. He may find it hard to believe that we want his crew to join the Dragon Guard. In fact, I'm having a hard time believing it myself. But by Lecky, we need them. I've been far too busy. Fighting this dragon invasion has left little time to socialize. Yes, she did. For a time. I hoped she would join me in my efforts to reclaim the wisdom of the Dragon Guard. But something else called my Snow Lily away. Something Lyris felt she had to do. I'm afraid she did not say. Perhaps it was something she wished to do alone, or perhaps she was afraid I would forsake my duties and join her. She did promise to write, though. I eagerly await her letters. Members of the Dragon Guard were the premier soldiers of the Empire. They were master strategists, disciplined and honor-bound. It's no exaggeration to say they were the best of the best. Yes, how could I forget? I led young Aelia in her first battle. None of them are my first choice. They've all shown themselves to be dedicated to protecting Elsewhere and its people. The Imperial Dragon Guard was formed centuries ago by Riemann I, founder of the Second Empire. Though we seek to emulate the Order's dragon hunting practices, the Dragon Guard was originally created to act as Riemann's honor guard. I suspect it has to do with the Order's Akaviri origins. The Akaviri have a long history of hunting dragons in their homeland. The Dragon Guard was officially disbanded.
I will listen to the Dragon Guard's proposition. Lord Vulan has his out. If you seek weakness, prepare for disappointment. I have none. This is not the first time Lot Vulan has sought to destroy me and the innocence of Tamriel. In the past, that is the name it came to be known by. You said that Valokson stole my horn. No doubt he wished to protect my kind from... No, I lost a horn, but it led to the defeat of my foe. The Dragon Guard called...
This one is cleaning. You may help clean.
I'm glad that Senchal is safe, but...
Zaji knew his gut was right. Only a truly great warrior could tame a dragon. Really? Of course you do. Who wouldn't want the daring Zaji by their side? The offer is tempting. Whoever defeats these dragons will have their names sung by moon singers for generations. Zaji is not one to hesitate, Walker. Not when a stranger asks... Ah, yes. Zaji will speak to the crew. However, there are 2 crew members you may wish to speak with personally. The Dragon Guard! Who's a good-for-nothing lout now, mother? But you must be busy with the dragon, no? Zaji will speak to the crew on your behalf if you do not have the time to speak. Dirge Thraptor has more book smarts than the rest of my crew combined. Now, that's not saying much, since most of my crew can't read. The Dragon Guard wrote many things, yes? Perhaps he can help you read them. Well, Dirge has an awful lot of contacts. He always helps us figure out who we can trust and how to avoid those who mean us harm. Maybe he can help keep track of our enemies in some fashion. Ah, she's Barry the Chipper, as she is known. You'll see why as soon as you hear her lovely voice. Aside from Casca, there's no one more dependable aboard the Pounce. Give her a task, and she'll get it done, yes? Zaji has not a single doubt, not a one. We may be just smugglers to you and the Bearded One, but our hearts sing for adventure. Life on the seas is not easy, Walker. You must be able to adapt at a moment's notice if you wish to survive its many dangers. Storms, attacking ships, sea serpents. The Pounce's crew will learn to navigate the dangers of dragons just as readily. Of course, Zaji is their captain, after all.
This one has much to do.
Our mysterious crew has departed. Those left alive to depart, that is. They were dragon cultists, yes? Very well. I will join your order. Why would I hesitate? These dragons killed many of my people, and I cannot fight them alone. So I will help you hunt down the beasts. A simple decision, yes? The Dragon Guard were a very strict order, yes? I doubt our crew would do well with too many rules. Perhaps some changes will need to be made. I have faced many enemies. Nothing was too big or too powerful for me to challenge. I would rather die on the sands of Palatine than hide away in foreign soil.
I can't believe we're in a Dragon Guard sanctuary. You want me to join your order? I mean, that isn't to say I don't want to. Of course I do. I want to protect my home before the dragons destroy it. We only face the darkness of fear so that we may find the light of courage. That's something my mother always told me. An old Red Guard proverb, she said. I'll join your Dragon Guard and protect my home. You have my word. I have to admit, our Dragon Guard does seem a little motley at the moment. Perhaps uniforms would help? I spent my childhood in Cyrodiil. My father was a commander under Emperor Leovic, and my mother was a Red Guard ambassador. Her name was Sadala. I had a tough time fitting in with my peers. They were always questioning who I was. Was I Imperial? Was I a Red Guard? They wanted to put me in a neat little box, but I didn't quite fit. Anyway, Father received orders to come to Senchal and help with the restoration. He didn't plan to take me along as I was only 13 at the time. Then my mother died, and everything changed. Exactly. And a new city helped take my mind off of other things. I felt so welcomed in Senchal. The Khajiit never questioned who I was or where I came from. To them, I was simply Aelia. That was all that mattered.
Yeah. Can you see I'm reading? trying to read. What letter does that look like to you? Oh. Thought it might have been some sort of code. Well, guess I'm free now. What do you want? Captain says a lot of things. Like more riches than we can count, and easy as a spring breeze. Now here we are, hunting dragons like they're some kind of sky whales. Anything Dragon Guard. Books on killing dragons without getting eaten, I hope. When I scare up some leads, I could use your help retrieving them. I hear anything about those new moon fanatics while I'm at it, I'll let you know.
What do you want? Not surprising. I am the only one who can keep a ledger around here. You hunt dragons. I figure out where the dragons are. And what to do with any parts you bring back, yes? It's the most obvious way to help.
Nathalar and I have come to an agreement. We'll work together to defeat Lotfalan, but only that. After our battle is won, Nathalar will peacefully depart from these lands. Now, excellent. I'll meet with him and his crew to discuss the particulars.
You are wise to ally yourselves with me. Lotfalan will not stop until Tamriel is destroyed. He has raised an army and forced my brothers to join his crusade. A dragon's words have power few mortals understand. When we swear an oath, we are bound by it. That is our way. I do, but I do not know where he hides. I leave that task to you, as the Dragon Guard of old were known to be accomplished trackers. Seek the aid of a companion who knows this land well, and let them guide you. Finding Yagrandu requires a test of skill, rather than mere bravery. Yagrandu ran afoul of a powerful dragon hunter in a time before the Dragon God. I found him, injured and cornered, and offered my aid. For a price. My kind call it a soul smear, a blood allegiance. It is an unbreakable bond, stronger than any vow uttered.
Finding this dragon will...
We're part of the Dragon Guard, Aelia. It's not stealing.
I think we should ask before putting them on.
But it looks so good on you. Look what we found, Walker. Zaji has to say, the Dragon Guard certainly has style, though this one did decide to make a few alterations. Now, what's our next move? What does our dragon friend have up his scaly sleeve? A missing dragon, huh? Then you'll want to head to Kenarthi's Breath Temple. The priests there can find all sorts of things, if your cause is just. I'm certain they wouldn't mind helping the noble Dragon Guard defeat a great evil. South of Black Heights, Zaji's childhood village. Just follow the ringing of the bells, yes? You can't miss it. Zaji will meet you there? Yes, of course. This one is your resident expert, after all. He just did not realize that his first Dragon Guard mission would take him back to Black Heights. He hasn't visited since... well, he has never visited. Kenarthi is the goddess of the winds. She guides the Khajiit, ensuring our ships reach safe harbor and our souls find the sands behind the stars. With Kenarthi's power, the priests can guide us to what we seek. Something to do with the bells, Zaji thinks. Yeah, the only thing remarkable about Black Heights is just how unremarkable it is. A big mural. The villagers each add to it before they die, preserving their stories for generations to come. Zaji merchants, weavers, fishers, and farmers. There were now stories of heroes, no glorious tales of adventure. It's settled. Black Heights.
And I'm coming with you.
What? You don't trust Zaji to handle this?
Not in the slightest.
Glad you got that lunatic surge off Miranda Arcole's neck. Well done.
Have you heard the rumors? Sai Sahan, sailing with a crew of smugglers.
Aye, and I'm Nothing is certainly
Jobs aplenty for willing adventurers.
Of course,
Come
a killer's
here
settled in
and
right where a
speak to
rare
Guibert.
plant grows. Hope I can find
Greetings, Rook. The dangerous kind. But the greater the danger, the greater the rewards, yes? Guibert Flaubert offers tasks that you can accomplish alone. And Ewa, do not be a stranger, Rook.
I must finish this.
What is it?
What is it? You're back! Did you find Nishzo? Did he cough up his piece of the tapestry? Bevia doesn't wish death on anyone. But she will make an exception for the thieves who ruined Khajiit of the Moons. It seems Nishzo took no chances with the location of his fellow degenerates. It should rest in its frame, where it belongs. Even this tattered scrap is as vibrant as she remembered. She can't wait to see the rest again.
I am honored to help with this restoration.
Bebia feared that the damage to Khajiit of the Moons would be beyond repair. But now, she dares to hope that we can do this, Jal. Since Bebia looks forward to it. Rest assured, her gratitude... Bebia looks...
Lady Bebia, on my honor as an artisan, I will restore Khajiit of the Moons to its former glory.
This one read it took 12 years to weave Khajiit of the Moons. She hopes it will not take that long to restore its beauty.
I'll begin securing this in place. You may add any other pieces you recover to the frame, and I will handle the rest.
How does it look, Sir Locke? Can we make it whole again?
Mending the tears will not be the troublesome part. This work will bear scars. But I will endeavor to make them enhance its beauty. Lady Bebia, it is done. Khajiit of the Moons is whole again.
just divine talking. This is not who I am. A little too much to drink and these things happen. I didn't leave Senchal with you last night. Ooh, well that makes this easier. Sometimes I have a little too much to drink when I'm enjoying a night out. And I get picked up by someone who thinks passing out in their lap after rubbing against their legs is so cute. I get it. I'd want to take me home too. But I'm not some stray. Ew! No! Usually I wake up on a pillow in someone's room and have to explain that I'm not going to be their pet.
First the Twilight Cantor comes to our village, and now you.
Well?
Our people are masters of
Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't talk right now. No, no, my poor Shazad. This damn stone. A gift from the Lady of Light, she said. I thought it was a joke, or a swindler trying to take our gold. But she never asked for a thing.
I'll drop this stone in the deepest lake or river I can find. Put it where it won't hurt anyone else. But he...
I knew something. I'll drop this stone in it. If you'll excuse me, I need a few moments with my thoughts. I must ask, when you found Jizad's body and this stone... I know I promised to toss the stone into the deepest river, but maybe...
They say outsiders are coming to Senshal to rebuild the Dragon Guard. Have you ever heard of anything so preposterous? Bad omens.
Honestly, everything you say is preposterous.
Take a breath,
Must you walk
before
where
you
you
say.
sit? Why do you bother this one? Juisa has much work to do.
Always cleaning.
By the moons, what has Janessa gotten into this time? That is a first, then. Usually when she stumbles home after a few nights out.
Tender embrace. I said carry me home, not toss me.
If not for them, you'd be in a gutter or buried in a pile of potato sacks, more likely. What did you do this time?
Don't talk down to me. I mean, you know what I mean. Putting loose ones in your life would do you some good.
Juisa is glad you think so. Thank you for volunteering to take over her chores while she takes the week off.
Kill me.
Apologies, Walker, if we've concerned you. Kaishka's husband has been ill for a very long time, and this one fears it has frayed her nerves to breaking. Adara High is a twilight cantor. She sings the dusk canticles, so Khajiit are not swayed by the beat of Lorkaj's heart, and to drive off the bent cats already lost. There is hope, but exercising Dromothra carries great risk. We must head to the Wall of Life and find Vijari. A path leads up to it from the rear of the village. If there are Dromothra to be found, it will take all this one's focus to sing the canticles. If Adara High's notes do not carry true, Namira's brood will drag us to the dark behind the world. Lorkaj was the last of Fadomai's litter, born in the Great Darkness. It was he who tricked Nirni and her littermates into giving birth to the world. Though he was... It is where the Great Darkness, Namira, and her Dromothra dance the bent dance to the beat of... Kaishka is this one's sister, and Vijari a brother by Mara. A twilight cantor has no home. It will take all this...
Here we are! Ganathi's Breath Temple, home to sweet winds and pleasant chimes.
Zaji, I don't like your tone. Is there something you're not telling us?
Well, this one may not have left home on the best of terms.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zaji. I didn't mean to pry. Do you want to wait outside?
Lovely, Aelia. Your words are as a soothing balm. With you by Zaji's side, he can do anything. Let's venture forth. No time like the present, yes?
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Mother, it's been so long.
Out! Out of this temple! You disrespect Ganarthi with your very presence.
Please, this is important. trying to save all of Elsewhere.
Then this one will speak with your companions. As for you, out!
Zaji will...
Zaji claims you seek to save Elsewhere, yes? Dedali doesn't believe anything that comes out of that insolent cop's mouth. But you should not be judged for his failings. Why have you come here? A noble quest. Unfortunately, this temple will be of little help. We lost one of our sacred temple bells many years ago. Dedali's Jekozit of his son stole it. That is why Zaji is no longer welcome in this temple. Still, Ganathi shows grace in all things, even betrayal. Once you return the bell, Dedali will call the winds of Ganathi to lead you to what you seek. Why Zaji would perform such sacrilege is beyond this one's wisdom. It wasn't that Dedali was surprised he left. Anyone could see his paws itched for travel. But to steal from our holy temple? Dedali did not become clan mother of Black Height for holding a grudge. Anyone who seeks to help Elsewhere against these terrible dragons deserves our aid.
I can't believe Zaji would steal a bell from his own people. I knew he was a smuggler, but I thought he had a sense of honor. You go and find the bell. I'll try to smooth things over with Clan Mother Tidali in the meantime.
You would think a life devoted to the divines would make Mother a bit more forgiving. Well, what did she say? Zaji had trouble hearing your conversation from the other side of the gate. Stole? That is not the exact word Zaji would use. Regardless, returning it would be tricky. To purchase the perfect pounce, Zaji sold the bell to the Skooma Lord, Bahazar the Bull. Said trade involved certain promises. Zaji happened to mention that the bell could be used to find things, which is entirely true. Of course, this one had no idea how to use the bell in that way. Bazahar was not pleased when he learned this. Murderously so. Zaji has made a point to keep track of Bazahar's movements to avoid a confrontation. For example, he currently hides out in Moonlit Cove. If we want the bell, Moonlit Cove is just south of here, right on the coast. A beautiful place to visit, if you ignore the skooma dealers and the pirates skulking about. In Zaji's defense, he stole a lot of things that night. Besides, how was he supposed to know the bell was so important? The temple has so many, he just thought Mother would replace it. So Mother claims, but how special can one tiny bell be? Zaji thinks she just wants to punish him, make him run all over southern Elsewhere to prove how sorry he is. And he will, for the Dragon Guard, but that doesn't mean he will like it. The cove's waters are filled with moonlight. Many go to drink from its waters, for its holy properties, you understand. At least they used to. Now a skooma lord has taken over, laying claim to the sacred water and attacking anyone who enters. Ugh. Bazahar has some harebrained scheme. Probably thinks the moonlit water can be used to make more potent moon sugar, which in turn could make more potent skooma. But what does Zaji know about skooma? Less than you might think, yes. No idea. Zaji knows he's there.
Vijari, Vijari comes to thee. He can see. Dakra thee. Vijari, Vijari cannot flee.
The darkness is seeping through this grotesque mural. Adara, I cannot hold it back. We must snap Vijari out of the bent dance and go. Quickly! We must break the tempo. It is too loud for this one's song. The bell. Ring the Kenotic bell! That's it! Now, the other! Too close, Walker. Vijari is not a lost cat yet, but Adara High must begin the exorcism. She'll take him home. Meet her there. She will need you.
The heart, it pounds.
Adara High hasn't heard the heart of Lord Kaj beat so forcefully in her head.
They say outsiders are coming to Senshal to rebuild the Dragon Guard. Have you ever heard of
Lor Kajid, Vakair, Kajeluz Dazna, Tajjohi Choka, Shabarar Zoluz. We arrived not a moment too soon, Walker. Vijari is losing his struggle with the bent dance. The dark grips him like none other she has seen. Her songs hold them back, but she cannot exorcise their darkness with prayer alone. That profane mural isn't the source of Namira's corruption. It is the cracks the darkness seeps through. Something reaches out from it for Vijari, and this one can't break its hold without knowing more about its nature. Take the Cantor's tonic on the table, by my bag. It will open your mind and allow you to see into the twilight between the darkness and the light. You'll see what clings to Vijari and follow it. What you see will be much like a paw print on glass. A stain left on the thing. Adara High must remain with Vijari. Simply drink it, like any other potion. If your vision blurs, it is working.
Please, Tuhada, you must get up.
She can't, Radhi. She has no strength left.
Dakradi will carry you. He will carry you to the sands behind the stars himself if he has to. Just do not leave him yet.
If it were her choice...
This one will get you water.
Radhi... Vijari...
Only a moment more. Vijari, come help your mother.
She loves...
Tuhada! Grishka? Is that you? Ah, he is in the dark. This one remembers. The wall. Vijari's time is close. He can feel it. No. It's worse than Kaishka feared. If the wall stands between this one and Kanarthi, he will never reach the sands behind the stars. None that any moon priest could share. This sickness has followed Vijari's family for generations. This one lost his mother to it when he was young. Why we suffer while our cousins are spared, this one does not know. But at least it ends with him. It would not be her. She never saw the Wall of Life. But his father made the journey. She did not have the strength to make her mark on the wall. She stayed to care for this helpless cub while his father was away. By the time his father returned, it was all she could do to say goodbye.
Oh, Vijari, this one can't see your precious face. He isn't a lost cat yet, right? Thank you. Kaishka knows she will lose her Vijari soon. But his father? He's been dead for years. This one never met Dagradi, but Vijari said his father hardly left his side until departing for the Wall of Life. Kaishka needed to hear that, Rook. She feared she was being selfish, sitting here while you and Adara High risk your lives against the great darkness. This one will...
Adara High must remain with Vijari. Focus on Vijari.
Vijari, ma, wake up. Vijari, are you all right? Don't tell Mama Vijari was playing in the fountain again. Oh no, Kinarthi. No, 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 not again. Father? What's the matter? Shh, shh. It's all right, Vijari. Papa is here. You fainted, but you're all right now. He is a boy. He is our only boy. If you must take someone, me.
She doesn't want you.
Who's there?
She never wanted you.
Shut up.
Or your wretched wife.
Shut up.
Or your wretched son.
Shut up!
She's forsaken you. But I haven't. There's a place in the dark for all you cast off forgotten souls.
You will save Vijarima?
No, lonely creature. You will.
It's late, Vijari. You need to rest. This one will be finished soon. You said that last night. Tonight, Dagradi will rest. He promises. Good night, Father. Good night, son. Papa will not be gone forever. Dakradi brought what you asked.
Pour it all into your art.
Blood of a flightless bird.
Too terrible and ugly for Kanathi's sky.
Petals. Blue as the sky.
Numbing dreams are as close as you'll come.
The skin for fallen children.
Torn down by her own wind and claws. Come, my lost cat. Paint your mark for me and we'll dance on Kanathi's graves.
What do you want?
They say outsiders are coming to Senshal to rebuild the Dragon Guard.
Orca! Kaishka, Adarahai must speak with our friend.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing him back.
This one hopes you bear good news, Walker. Adarahai has managed to wrestle Vijari back from the brink. But the force that tugs at him through the mural will not let go. She does not know how much longer she can hold it back. His father. This one had hoped it was only Vijari's condition playing tricks on him. It makes Adarahai want to spit fur. First, Dakrari abandons his sick cub. Now he returns to drag Vijari to the darkness with him. There is nothing more dangerous than a bent cat who doesn't know he is twisted. If Dakrari's sole desire is his son, that is a connection too strong for me to break. Our only hope is to seal the crack in the wall of life. What else did you learn? Paint for her vile mural, no doubt. Adarahai is beginning to see how the wall of life became so defiled. There is hope, Walker. How a curse is made is also how it may be undone. Did you see what he used for his offering to the Great Darkness? What you describe are more reagents for a ritual than pigments for paint. Adarahai needs you to decipher what Dakradi used for his mixture and gather those same ingredients. She is sorry that she is not more help in that regard. This is no ritual she has heard of before. Kaishka said Dakradi never ventured far from Vijari after his wife died. So all this one can be sure of is that the ingredients must be things that he could have gathered nearby.
What am I going to tell my uncle? His moon sugar is gone. You don't know the half of it. We were taking my uncle's gourmet moon sugar to the... Our camp isn't far from here. Just over... I worked up the courage to write to my Khajiit family. Winks? Oh, she's a great cat. Curious, adventurous, brave. Except that would be Maisie. She works for my uncle. Best caravan guard in the business. And I did, too, for a little while. Then I received a response to my letter, and my uncle invited me to Southern Elsewhere. I may have... This is where it happened. One moment. This is where it happened. They came out of nowhere. I remember getting hit and knocked to the ground. I want to say 3, but it was dark, and they came at us so fast. I'm not an expert. I don't even like this stuff. But the purity of my uncle's moon sugar, well, it practically glows. Looks like they dropped one of the sacks. So, not a total loss. That sound. Did you hear that? Winks! What is it, Winks? What are you trying to tell us? Winks, can you take us to Maisie? Woohoo! Look at Winks go! Follow that cat! Smugglers. You did it, Winks. Good kitty. I knew Winks could do it. I asked her to find Maisie, and she let us. Winks has never failed me before. She's an expert tracker, you know. I can't tell you how much I'd appreciate it. Besides, I'm still feeling a little discombobulated from the attack.
Does not know what these bastards did with our moon sugar. Maybe you could look around while this one checks on her friend.
Messi cannot believe she allowed... Let Messi see that. He did. Jasim is not like other Khajiit. He's different.
Maisie! Winks and I were so worried. I see you met our friend.
This one is pleased to
I
see
owe
you
you.
as well, Jasim. While your friend finds the stolen moon sugar, we must hurry to Sunshal.
I owe you a great debt for saving Maisie and finding Winks. Thank you so much, my friend. Well, that accounts for one of the portions. What about the other two? Then I owe you even more, friend. Well, don't be silly. I can visit them and write to them whenever I like. But this is a chance to get to know my Khajiit mother's family. To learn what it means to be Khajiit. And Maisie, I can't imagine that's true. She's so confident, so full of...
They said my concoction wouldn't work in this special rest. The best stuff. Fine. How refreshing. Oh, yes. They are totally impossible. be more careful. Well, look at that. No wonder I misplaced. If you ever find yourself in Sky, I was going to head over to Hammerfell. Sure, eventually.
Hey, look who it is! Long time no see, pal. A dragon punted that wagon like a... Yeah, real charmers. They planned to put us in some kind... Just get these ropes off. Can't feel my hands! That's better. Now, where did those tuskless runts stow my armor? Ah, here it is. Now, let's have a look around. Need to find out where those bastards ran off to. Huh? Oh, sorry, pal. Still good. Let me take a look. So this Lady G's in charge, eh? Yeah, that makes sense. Safe bet. I need to walk off this headache. If you find Sellaway before I do, meet me at Senshell's marketplace, all right?
They say outsiders are coming to Senshal to rebuild the Dragon Guard. Have you ever heard of anything so preposterous?
You should not be out of bed, Mama. Vijari will stay inside.
Shh, Vijari. It's all right. Just sit with this one a while.
Did you find Dakradi's ingredients, Walker? We are preciously short on time. Vijari's health is failing him. If she could leave him to his rest, she would. Just as Dakradi poured all his hate and anguish into his work to defile the Wall of Life, so must Vijari paint with love and peace to restore it. All we can do is help him on his journey. This one will sing her prayers to Azura to lend him her power, so his every brushstroke shines a ray of light through the great darkness. My sister is the light of his life that will guide his path. You, Walker, must be his sword. Azura be your shield. Make your way to the Wall of Life and clear a safe path. Khajiit will follow once Vijari's pain.
Vijari, it is time, love.
Vijari is ready.
Now, just as I instructed.
The blood of a flightless bird.
Whose feathers still sail on the wind.
Petals, blue as the sky.
May they lighten your burdens on the journey ahead.
The skin of her fallen children.
Whose souls are gently carried in Kenarthi's arms.
Azura, Antagra.
We will see you at the wall.
Vijari knows what he must do.
Well,
That's the wall?
Only its shadow. We will brighten it again.
We've arrived, Walker. This is where the battle for Vijari's soul will be fought. Do not doubt for a moment that Dakradi will not give him up without a fight. That Adara High did not doubt. You've silenced the drums for now, but it will not last. We must buy time for Vijari to work. The Wall of Life was just the beginning of the journey to the sands behind the stars. Beyond it is a path up through the mountain, where the dying would rise into Kenarthi's arms. Adara High fears that it delivers the dying into the darkness now. Banish him with claw and fang, and the dusk canticles along with any other bent cats he has drawn here. If the passage is as steeped in darkness as the Wall of Life, this will be an uphill battle in more ways than one.
Do you need help?
Vijari will manage.
Kaishka knows.
This is not
place is being swallowed by the great darkness. Close your ears to evil's heart and focus on Adara High's voice. More bells along this path. Do not lose sight of them in the dark.
Vijarima,
Another bell!
Nagrati
Just
feels
ahead.
you near. Come to him. Come, be free of this world. The bells! Those damnable bells! Shrill and hollow! Empty as Canarti's promises! She did not dance before the Lorcash showed him the steps. For my soul now. Where were you for Tuhada? Where were you for me? Have you not taken enough?
Help us turn Zahrani from this place.
When is Zahrani his man?
Adasahai, Raja Kaje, Moral Hai Shabar, Rebi.
Peter belongs with us! Zahrani can take his pain away! Johnny! Down in the darkness, where death cannot find you, we will never be separated again!
Vijari doesn't fear dying, father. He fears what you've become.
Nagrati can't lose you too. He won't!
Vijari won't follow where you want him to go.
No! Vijarima! Vijari! Don't leave Nagrati! Don't leave him alone!
Go! Strike the bell! She will hold firm! Devagaten, Rokajit,
And you kill all Nagrati has left!
Must make certain the wall of life was cleansed.
true wall of life.
Kaishka?
He did it.
Are they here? Tell them to come closer. Are you really here, Jarl? Vijari cannot trust his senses any longer. He is glad. Vijari is the only one meant to leave the world today. Did he finish, Walker? This one's eyes are still in shadow. He cannot see the wall. Thank Canarthi. He feared the darkness swallowed him before he could. He heard his father calling him. He had to go. To see him. There was a great crack of a bell, and he was gone. Is his father... You are kind to gift Vijari one of Rachin's gentle fibs, but he has come to terms with what he's lost. He knows his father loved him more than life itself, and that is enough. Kaishka?
She is here.
You have carried Vijari this far. Please, do not bear the weight after he is gone.
She will not let you go a moment sooner.
Are we outside? Mother? Ah, Vijari feels a breeze.
Kaishka would like a moment alone, Walker. She has prepared for this for a long time. Vijari flies with Canarthi now. He was a good young man. My sister chose well. Vijari had a spotless soul, Walker, and he passed without regrets. This one believes Canarthi heard the bells, even if he was not the one to ring them. Adara High doesn't think the divines are so fickle as to leave a deserving soul behind. There are few more deserving to walk the sands behind the stars, though you might count among them. Take this, with all our gratitude. Now that the Wall of Life is cleansed, many more souls can continue on their journey with Canarthi. Adara High will stay with her a while. Supporting her through this loss was why this one came in the first place. Vijari was her world. Now that he's gone, Adara High does not know what her sister will do. Vijari left her a home here. Adara High would hope she made a life here during their time together, but this one was out of touch, so what does she know? Whatever Kaishka decides to do, Adara High will support her. This one will return to her temple and share what she has learned with the Twilight campers there. She cannot say. Adara High doubts a smaller bell will drown out the bent dance, as well as those placed here. Living and dead are not words that apply to bent cats. They are part of the great darkness. He could, Walker.
could wash away the stench of such sour sugar.